Good evening. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Kelly Quinn. Rod Wood has the week off. The trial for the parents of Erin Maxwell begins tomorrow. Lynn and Lindsay Maxwell are both charged with endangering the welfare of a child. State police say that they forced the 11-year-old to live inside a filthy home on Route 264. News Channel 9's Ray Vieta is outside the courthouse right now. Ray, you sat down with the Maxwells earlier tonight. How are they feeling with this trial just hours away?
Well, Kelly, earlier we found out that the DA wants to drop some of those counts of endangering the welfare of a child. Well, the Maxwells are hopeful that they'll be found innocent on the remaining counts.
And I answered the phone, and it was Alan. And he said there's been an accident, and the EMTs are here.
Lynn and Lindsay Maxwell still remember the phone call from Alan Jones. It was about his stepsister, Erin. She wasn't doing well.
And he said, I wanted to give Erin her dinner. He said she wasn't breathing very well. They're going to take her to the hospital. And I said, okay.
They rushed to the hospital, first in Fulton, then in Syracuse.
And I knew before they opened the door.
The doctors told them Erin had lost brain function. Her father had to decide to keep her living on machines or let go.
The worst thing I've ever had to live through. All the rest, the legal stuff, it's nothing. That was the worst thing I ever had to live through. The worst decision I ever had to make.
They weren't allowed home the next day. It had become a crime scene. Police called the conditions in their home deplorable.
The house in general was fine. We had stuff. But, I mean, it was a small house. We didn't really have a lot of storage room.
They've been accused of locking Erin up with a hook and eye latch on the door.
Cats are very clever.
I figured out how to open her door, so I had to figure out another way to keep them out. They just go over the half door, and Erin could open the screen door.
And as far as the charges?
She was not endangered.
Never.
No.
She wasn't in any danger. She was a healthy, happy little girl. Where's that in danger?
I also asked the Maxwells about Alan Jones, Erin's stepbrother, who's charged with her murder. They say they don't believe that he is guilty of anything. They say perhaps they'll never know what truly happened to Erin. Right now we're live in Palermo tonight. Ray Vieta, News Channel 9.
Thanks a lot, Ray. Still continues to be an emotional case. Now, jury selection in the trial of the Maxwells begins tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. Erin Maxwell's stepbrother, Alan Jones, has his trial. That's in Oswego County Court, and that's set for September 9th.